Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. On Saturday, then on Sunday. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Houdini. Jones is out there with Champ. And there's Maverick. And it's Big Cat in at the center position. And for the Wildcats, Baller is out there with Goose. Then it's Cowboy. Then it's Rain Man. And it's Buckets in at the small forward position. Chris, a lot of expectations, high expectations when you're the #1 overall pick in the draft. You know it well.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, it's something that I wanted. Derek Coleman was from Detroit, and 2 years earlier, he was the #1 pick, and I'd always been a fan of his, so I felt like he was passing the baton, and I had to kind of do what he did. And then Shaquille O'Neal was Rookie of the Year before myself and the #1 pick. And so for me, I looked at it as, a pretty big weight, but the honor was more than the weight, and I was honored to be pick #1, and I relished in that, and I had great teammates that allowed me to flourish in that role.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And that one misses. No good on the second free throw. Blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Jones looking for an opening. Now the pass to Big Cat. Count the basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Here's Goose. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Stanley, the pass to Moore. Pass to Jones. It's blocked. And so out of bounds it goes. And they retain possession. On the wing, Jones. Shot clock at 6. Near the three-point line. It's Moore. And that one no good to start him off on the night. Here's Cowboy, defended by Jones. From 15 feet away, his first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Stanley, the pass to Moore. Misses the three. Pass to Cowboy. It's deflected. Here's Big Cat. Moore inside. Carey. It's tipped, and they get it back. Here's Champ. Second shot opportunity. Kept alive. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Passes it to Goose. It's stolen by Jones. Here's Champ. Puts up a three. It doesn't go for him. Buckets passes the ball. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. The pass to Goose. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
Their focus next trip has to be getting a high-quality shot. I mean, they don't want to start the game 0 for 5.
The Wildcats have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. And it's out of bounds to the Wildcats. And the Wildcats call time here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Some bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Elbow shot. That one a little long.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Pass to Stanley. Moore outside. Here's Big Cat. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Oh, I love it. He's working the ball down low. Always a good plan of attack.
Passes it to Buckets. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. White, he's checked in for Houdini. So he comes up empty at the line. Jones dishes to White. And there's the pass to Big Cat. And it's blocked. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You 2 players.
White the pass to Stanley. Shot clock at 5. Jones up top. Not really his range, and it's off target. The Wildcats have gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Let's start for them. Buckets passes to Rainman. Here's Goose. Pass to Rainman. Here's Buckets. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Passes to Big Cat. And here's Jones. No points in the game yet for him. The pass to Big Cat. Misses from short range.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
Rain Man passes to Goose. Here's Cowboy. And the shot goes down.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Here's Champ. From past the arc. That shot, no good. And the Wildcats the other way now.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
And then it starts to become a mental block. You start to think, oh, man, I can't miss the next one.
Here's more. The Wildcats getting their last shot to go. Shoots. Misses the J after tricking the D with the nifty pass fake. Here's Cowboy. Pass the ball. To the right side. Here's Buckets. Drills the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Buckets gone 1 of 2 from three-point land. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
You know what, Chris? Speed at any position is so vital. Who are the fastest big guys in the game right now that you admire and just can't believe how they go baseline to baseline?
Oh, the first one that comes to mind is Giannis Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's a Greek freak, but he's a freak of nature in basketball. His speed, his length, his athletic ability. We love seeing him. And I say a close second, Anthony Davis. And don't forget about Willie Cauley-Stein. I mean, a lot of guys that love running the floor and put that pressure on the defense every time by getting out.
Now here's Jones. An 11-point game for him in the win again.
And he had 2 blocks also, don't forget. I mean, it tells you what kind of presence he was for him at both ends of the floor. It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Baller passes to Raymond. Fader on the way, and he comes up with the deuce. And the Wildcats lead by 6. Pass to D. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. There's the pass to Goose. Kicks to Samuels. Pass to Goose. Here is Doc. It's blocked. D passes to Cool Hands. On the wing, Jones. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here is Samuels. To the inside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way. Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
Outside, Jones. Passes it to D. There's 1:47 left to play in the first. Pass to Baker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Dixon. Baker, no good. And 36% in this first quarter trying to get their bearings. And White with the block. Here is Doc. And it's White with the rebound.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Now the pass to D. Jones for three. They get it back. D buries it from about 10 feet away.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Rain Man passes to Dixon, and it's out of bounds to the Wildcats. And so here are the Wildcats. Here's Rain Man. The shot's good. Rain Man's got his second bucket.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Jones. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Cool Hands. Down low. 4 on the shot clock. And it's blocked. But they recover it. Shot is good off the back rim and in. We've got 13 seconds left here in the first quarter. And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul.
One shot.
And that one misses. Here's Baller. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Wildcats. They lead by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from the Wildcats so far, what do you guys think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
Only 31%, their offense really struggling to put possessions together. And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Houdini is out there with Baker. Then it's Cool Hands. Then it's Jones. And it's D in at the 5 down low. Chris, you have been passionate about honoring those who blazed the trail for today's NBA, like the Globetrotters and the Wrens, in the days before integration.
Yeah. I mean, you think about what they've gone through off the court and on the court, and anyone, regardless of color, nationality, of just paving the way for me as a basketball player, I want to say thank you. Let's just think about what Red Auerbach did. Drafting the first African-American player, making the first African-American player coach in Bill Russell, who won the championship that year, and leaving him a good team. And if you look at organizations like the Black Fives, who bring an awareness to the games, and you just want to understand your legacy culturally. And that's why I have to, every time I see Mr. Bill Russell, Big O, or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, I give them a big hug and a wet kiss on the cheek, because I just thank them for not only advancing the movement in sports, but culturally. Sports has always sent a message to the culture and society about how cool teammates work together and how you can overcome a problem by working together. And so I really thank them for enduring all of the hardships that they did so that we can reap the benefits. So it's been awesome to be part of the league and be able to shake hands with those that have blazed trails for us.
That is so admirable on your part.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. Jones with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. There's Baker. From 11 feet away, the shot comes out.
Good job to stay on him and not give him a good look. Turned an easy shot into a very tough one.
Inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Doc's got the lead up to 9 now for the Wildcats. Here's Jones. It's deflected.
If he'd been even halfway decent today, the score would be a lot different, but we can't get anything to fall.
Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Passes to D. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That one is off. So for the Wildcats, Cowboys checked in for Rainman, and it's Buckets in for Ball. Good on the second free throw. 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Goose, the pass to Dixon. And it's blocked. They get it back. Pocket 2. Goose. Headshot off. Good work defensively by Jones. Houdini passes to D. It's good. D's got 5.
Oh, good interior offense. Those passes have to be right on target.
Here's Buckets. No good from the low block. Gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Here's Houdini. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Goose, the pass to Cowboy. To the middle. Drops in the layup for 2. He has 6.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Jones up top. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. See, well, we've heard some people criticize the league's obsession with the three-pointer, saying the game is less fun to watch. You and I have talked to coaches who do not like the style of play. Would you agree with that?
You know what, I do, Kev, but it's all in the way that it happens. So let's talk about a team like Golden State, okay? Golden State shoots so many threes, right? But they don't shoot the most threes, and they have the best ball movement. And they still take the most number of twos. And so they have a balanced game. Now, they have 3 of the best shooters last season out of any team maybe in the history of the game. And they don't take the most threes, but then you have teams that have every guy shooting under 30%, and they're shooting 100 threes with no ball movement. Yeah, something's backwards. It's still about playing basketball and shooting threes, not shooting threes during a game that happens to be a basketball, if that makes any sense.
It does. Perfect sense.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Champ. That one also a miss for him, just like the other 3 attempts this game. Here's Dixon, and it's denied. And it's out of bounds to the Wildcats. And the Wildcats call time here.
Started.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. The pass to Samuels. 6 on the shot clock. Goose, the pass to Buckets. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
And that one's good. The Wildcat lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Moore. The Wildcats have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. That's 3 of 9. Here's Goose. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. Here's Big Cat. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Clearly a foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. And so here are the Wildcats. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Moore with the steal. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Oh, you're right, and I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game changers.
Goose shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
This has become a theme for these guys. Way too many missed chances at the line.
Good on the second free throw. Gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Jones, the pass to Stanley. Moore with it, working on Samuels. Offensive rebound. And that one's good. And the Wildcat lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Houdini. Here's Goose. to buckets. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's number 2 on him already. A third foul before the half, and he may be grabbing some pine.
White, he's checked in for Houdini. Gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Here's Champ. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And it's blocked. Buckets passes to Goose. Here's Buckets. Passes it to Samuels. And there's the turnover. Pass going out of bounds.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
Baller, he's checked in for Goose. A terrible 27% from the floor. Boy, an off night for them to say the least. Moore, left side. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Cowboy. 8 points for him. No good. He's missed 3, and he's made 4 of his 7. Takes the 3. Moore outside. Pass to Big Cat. It's blocked, and they're able to recover. 4 on the clock. Here's Stanley. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Cowboy, and the pass to Ball. Pass to Dixon. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Jones, the pass to Big Cat. Yep, that one goes in there. Big Cat's got 7 points in the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Passes it to Buckets. The pass to Dixon. Got a hand on it. Now here's White. Defense right on him. And it's blocked. Outside, Jones. Ripped away. And they're on the break. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
2 shots. Foul. Elbow. 2. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Rain Man's checked in for Doc. And he's good on the second. It's a close game here in New Orleans. Here's Cool Hands. Pass to Stanley from outside the arc. In it goes after missing his first 7. Now shooting 1 for 8 this game.
Maybe he's not a priority for the D, but come on, man. You gotta have somebody keeping track of him.
Samuels in the post. White covering. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Baker, he's checked in for Big Cat. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Buckets passes the ball. 6 to shoot. A 3 ball. No good there.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
D passes to Baker. Fires the 3. Can't hit that one. And the Wildcats the other way now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to ball. Goes up on the wing, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Baller's got his first 2 points. And a pretty cool 37% from the floor in the second. Not what they're looking for. There's 14 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Champ. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. They recover it.
He got it! Oh,
wow.
It's good. It's good.
And that is massive. The 3 at the buzzer ties it up. And they'll go to the break the way we started, dead even.
And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome back from the first half. Been a dandy so far. A dandy. You like that word, Kenny?
You know
it's
what?
a dandy.
My third grade teacher used to say that all the time.
That you're a dandy.
He said, this is a dandy of a class.
It is. And this is a dandy of a show. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet, Shaquille O'Neal.
So what's a dandelion?
Well, basically, that's what the class was.
A really cool lion.
Got it.
Looking at the Wildcats. Kenny?
Well, so far, they've taken care of their business here at home. It's something you might expect, but it's not a given. We'll see if they can keep that up in the second half.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the visiting team.
Well, if you can't shoot the ball, you might want to stop chucking it up. They keep trying the 3, but it's not going down. They're relying too much on the 3 ball. Way too much. It's good when it's falling for you, but when it's not, you have to try something else.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Rain Man, what a contribution.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
Yeah, Greg, this game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
And 32% overall right now, not one of their better showings. Buckets is out there with Rain Man, and it's Goose, and it's Cowboy, and it's Baller in at the 2-guard spot. Stepped in the line, out of bounds there, and that will cost them the possession. We've got Maverick, Champ out there with Jones. Then it's Houdini, and it's Big Cat in at the 5. Houdini passes to Big Cat for the lead. And no good, trying to use the glass. Big Cat's gone 3 of 10 shooting so far, only 30%. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And he can't get the first one.
And he looks totally out of sorts here at the stripe. Those defenders aren't afraid at all to body him up and force him to earn his points at the line.
That one misses.
And the free throw line has not been kind to him tonight. And that's a running theme. It's something he's got to work on.
Another in the long line of big men who can drain the three. That makes him a very tough cover.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Baller passes to Buckets. Just 5 to shoot. The pass to Rainman. It's not going to go for him. Out to the right wing. Here's Stanley. Pass to Jones. Pass to Stanley. From deep. The shot missing.
It's still early, but a 1 for 4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out. He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
On the wing, Jones. Passes it to Big Cat. Looking to get back on track here, and it's blocked.
They're having trouble getting going here in the second half. I mean, that's their 4th miss in 5 attempts.
Goose, and Jones sends it back. Here's Houdini. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. Can't make the second free throw either, missing both. The Wildcats have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And here comes Moore leading the fast break.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Here's Goose. He's got 5. And the pass to Buckets. Here's Rainman. And it's blocked. Outside, Jones. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. To the paint. Big Cat, the pass to Houdini. Releases. But they'll get another chance. Kick out to Moore. No good. Shot missing. And the Wildcats the other way now.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his troubles tonight.
Here's Big Cat. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
2 shots. Elbow. 2.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Dixon's checked in for Cowboy. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's Baller, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And guys, you might remember that he was not at his best from the foul line in their last outing.
And the free throw, no good. Gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Kick out to Moore. Outside, Jones. Pass to Stanley. The three. That shot off. And the Wildcats the other way now. Here's Dixon. And that one drops for him. Doc's got the game tied up here for the Wildcats.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Outside, Jones. Passes to Houdini. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Jones. That's tipped. They retain possession. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Goose, the pass to Buckets. And it's out of bounds to the Wildcats. Wildcats making a switch here. Samuels checked in. Here's Goose, defended by Jones. 5 to shoot. To the inside. Here's Rain Man, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Last thing they want to be doing right now is giving away possessions. I mean, turnovers can kill you in this kind of game.
Baker, he's checked in for more. Being a terrible 27% from the floor. Boy, an off night for them to say the least. Now here's Jones. He's covered closely. Now the pass to Cool Hands. Pass to Jones. Shot from 12. He shoots again, and he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
White, he's checked in for Houdini.
One shot.
And that one misses. The Wildcats have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Samuels the pass to Buckets. Here's Rain Man. Here's Goose. 5 points in the game. Shoots the three. He's off on that one.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
He was all alone on that one.
Well, that's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
And the Wildcats call time here.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
Here's Goose. 5 points in the game. Pass to Buckets. Passes it to Goose. Clock at 6. Here's Rain Man. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. They keep sending him to the line, and he has been unable to respond, missing most of them. He's only made 4.
And guys, you look back to their loss last time out. He missed a lot of free throws that cost them.
And he makes the first. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Jones in the post. The pass to Cool Hands. Fires from the line. The offensive rebound. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. 18 points for Big Cat.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
The Wildcats have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Here's Goose, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. So far in the game, he's gone 2 for 4 from the free throw line. He's off on the first. D, he's checked in for Big Cat. Second free throw, no good.
Not what you expect out of him. He was due to cool off a little, I guess.
Here's Cool Hands. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Cool Hands got 7 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Buckets. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Buckets got his second bucket of the night. Being 31%, not looking sharp offensively, to say the least. Here's Cool Hands. He's got 7. D passes to Jones. Unloads from 13. That one, no good.
He'll be happy with there in front. He knows better than anyone else that he's still without a bucket, and he won't be happy with that.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The first one falls. Champs checked in for Cool Hands. Good on both. Now here's Jones. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to D. Passes to Stanley. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots at the game right here.
shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. The Wildcats have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Buckets passes to Dixon. Here is Samuels, defended by Jones. Just 5 to shoot. All sorts of time. They grab their own miss, and there's the pass to Buckets. Pass to Samuels. Second chance shot. Beats the shot clock but can't get it to fall. And 37% so far in the third quarter. And they're not satisfied with this lack of offensive execution. D passes to Jones. To the middle. They swipe it. Pushing it up. Here's Buckets. 2 points. That one goes. Buckets got 4 points now in the quarter.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
And it's blocked.
2 for 1, probably the way to go.
Yeah, G, I imagine that's what they're thinking. You have to maximize the possession.
Here's Goose. And he uses the glass on the layup. Goose has got 7.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
17 seconds left to play here in the third. Jones drives in. Pass to Baker. Here's Champ. Clock is at 3. And it's off from three-point range. Got the shot! He
Just
got it!
no better feeling to be able to deliver in a moment like that.
He's just hot. When you hitting him like that, he's just hot.
Oh, incredible buzzer beater there, guys. This crowd is going wild.
And we'll be back with you shortly. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. They've got Baller. Cowboy is out there with Doc. Then there's Shake and Bake, and it's Goose in at the point. Pass to Baker. Here's Stanley, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for 1 more coming up.
Straight up effort gets him those points. That's what it's all about on the offensive glass.
Here's Goose. There's the pass to Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots. Here is Doc. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. No good on the free throw. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Being a low 30% right now, an ugly offensive performance. Stanley somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
Nice rim protection, and it's still not enough to keep him from getting the layup.
Pass to Samuels. Out to the right wing. Here's Goose, defended by Jones. Tries again. The shot, no good. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's D, and some very quick points for him on that possession.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
In the perfect timing, with the small lead, they're doing all they can to protect it.
And the Wildcats call time here. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits at this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, during the last time out, I heard the Wildcats coach talking with his team. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappier. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
Here's Goose. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, and Greg, they've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
Here's Goose. Cowboy passes to Dixon. Passes it to Ball. A second chance effort. That one's not going to go.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
From deep, more. He can't get that one. And the Wildcats the other way now.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Here's Goose, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And he can't get the first one. You see the shift toward players on competing teams becoming friends. How does that compare to when you played, Chris?
It's a little bit different. The players that I admired the most, I wouldn't be friendly with on purpose. We were in the same position. A guy like KG, one of my favorite players ever. We're close now. But during when we played, it was either me or him.
Really?
It was both of us. I didn't want to hang around with him when I'm trying to beat him in the summer. But, you got guys like the Banana Boat crew and LeBron and Wade. They're good friends anyway. Melo and Bron came in 1 and 2, and they had that relationship. So I think relationships are always great. Really, it's just about can you turn the friendship off when you cross the line? I know that Banana Boat crew can, and I know others can as well. And that's all you want. As much as you're friends off the court, I want you to dislike each other on the court through your friendship, just like a big brother, little brother type of thing. So I don't think it's a problem.
Here's Jones. The Wildcats getting their last shot to go. Here's Houdini. The pass to Stanley. Outside, Jones. From deep three-point range. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Here's Goose. Pass to Ball. Shot clock at 6. This one for 3. Rebounded by Moore. Moore's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Passes it to Raymond. The 8-footer. That shot missing.
And hustle like that is why he leads this team in rebounds tonight.
It's all heart. He does a great job of getting after it.
Here are the Wildcats. Moore with the steal. Outside, Jones. And there's the pass to Big Cat. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
All the officials are all over that one.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses.
And he has been grinding away to get himself to the line. It hasn't always turned into points, but he's doing a lot of the dirty work for them.
And he sinks the second. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Pass to Ball. Fires from the wing. No good that time.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. Just trying to force something is rarely a good idea.
Here's Goose. Six to shoot. Passes it to Raymond. And it's good. With time running down on the shot clock. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 11 rebounds. Gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. On the wing, Jones. Back to Moore. And that comes off the assist by Jones. 8 points for Maverick.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Yeah, it's getting to him, GA. I mean, the lack of communication, the lack of trust.
Here's Goose. Moore with the block. And it's out of bounds to the Wildcats. Buckets. He's checked in for shake and bake. Here's Goose, defended by Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
He's disappeared this quarter. He can't get anything to drop. That's not going to help him get out of the hole.
Elbow. 2.
The kid, he's checked in for Goose.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. That one is no good.
Just nothing going right for him at the line. He's lost some confidence up there.
Cowboy passes the ball. The pass to Buckets. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Jones kicks to Moore. Back to Jones. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and he sinks the layup.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Baller passes to Rainman. Here's Cowboy. And here's the break. Here's Big Cat. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. One is off. Wildcats making a switch here. Archidiakono's checked in. So he comes up empty, missing both. 32% overall right now, not one of their better showings. Buckets passes the ball. Pass to Rainman. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He's off on the first. Morris checked in for cool hands. And he can't hit the second. Got more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Big Cat, the pass to Houdini. It's blocked. A minute 42 left to play in the final quarter. Baller passes to Rainbow. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Moore passes to Jones. Passes to Stanley. From deep. Offensive rebound. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
Baller passes to Cowboy. It's blocked, but he stays with it. Here's Baller. Knocks down the step-back J.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Jones, the pass to Houdini. And it's blocked.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Oh, well, it's tough, man. When you get to this point in the game, you fought hard, did your best, but just wasn't enough.
And the first of two, no good, heartbreaker. And he ends up missing both free throws. The Mayor passes to Robinson. It's good.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this win.
Here's Baker. And so the road team gets the W in this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time.